Hello students, this is Vijaya Janardhan Ushir working as an assistant professor in Department of Chemistry at MVP Samaj Nasik. In the last lecture we have studied the Arrhenius equation and problems on Arrhenius equation. In this lecture we will study the interpretation of activation energy. So it was seen earlier that the rate of reaction at given temperature is decided by EA. EA is called as a activation energy. And for each reaction, the existence of activated complex, which is a characteristics of reaction. Because EA, that is activation energy, is the minimum amount of energy that the reactant molecule must acquire before they could react. Therefore, by acquiring some amount of energy called as activation energy, there is formation of a activated complex, and which is a characteristics of a reaction. Because when the activated complex is formed, that is when reactant get excited with activation energy EA, they are converted into activated complex so that they get easily converted into product. So activated complex is the characteristics of reaction. The general features of how the energy of reactant changes during the course of reaction is shown in the graph. So this graph is plotted against the potential energy against the reaction coordinate. We get the graph. Here is the energy of reactants, so it is called as ER, and here is the energy of product. Initially only reactants are present, therefore here we represent the energy of reactant ER, and here the energy of product, that is EP. And here is the formation of activated complex. This is maximum energy, maximum potential energy, and this is this is formation of the E star. E star is called as a activated complex, and this energy is called as the difference of this barrier, and this level is called as a activation energy. And the difference between energy of reactant, that is ER, and the EP is called as a delta E, and delta E is the difference between EP minus ER. EP is the energy of product and ER is the energy of reactant. Thus the interpretation of activation energy is done by this graph, by plotting potential energy against reaction coordinate. So from the graph, what the conclusions we got? Initially only reactants are present, because initially no product molecules are formed, therefore initially only reactants are present, and its potential energy as a value ER. In the graph we have studied that this potential value has a value ER. As the reaction proceeds, what happens? The molecules of reactants come into contact with each other and begins to discard or exchange the atoms. Because as the reaction proceeds, the reactant come into contact with each other and begins to discard or exchange atom for converting into products. So the potential energy rises maximum, because the graph was like that. So potential energy rises to the maximum. The reacting molecules have formed such a configuration that a further small distortion it converts it into products. Means the reacting molecules, when get the activation energy, they form such a configuration that further any small distortion they convert into products. And such a high energy configuration is called as a activated complex or E star, or it is also called as a transition state. And activated complex is a not a stable species. This activated complex is not stable species or reaction intermediate. It is not stable species and also the not the reaction intermediate, but it is one of the stage in smooth and continuous transformation of reactants into products in an elementary reaction. So the absorption of energy EA by the molecules of reactant converts them into the activated complex, which is then converted into products. Means the absorption of activation energy, that is EA, by the reactant molecules convert this activated complex into products. And the amount of heat evolved during the reaction is equal to energy of product minus energy of reactant, that is EP minus ER, is called as a delta E, that is amount of heat evolved during the reaction. The concept of energy of activation is used in collision theory and the theories of reaction rates. Means this concept of energy of activation is used in collision theory. So what is collision theory? So we will study the collision theory of bimolecular reaction. So for reactants to react, it is essential that their molecules must come into contact with each other. Such contact in case of gaseous molecules is provided through collision between the molecules, and hence the rate of reaction, that is the number of molecules that react in unit volume in unit time, must be proportional to the collision of molecules in the same volume for same time. Means for the reactants to react, it is essential that the molecules must come in contact with each other so that they can react. And in case of the gases, the collision, this collision happens. So due to the collision, what happens, they come in contact with each other, and therefore what happens, the rate of reaction, that is the number of rate of reaction depends on what, the number of molecules that react in unit volume per unit time, and this rate of reaction is proportional to number of collisions of the molecules. Means how many number of collisions are done is proportional to the rate of, as the number of collisions increases, therefore the rate of the reaction also increases. So from kinetic theory of gases, it is possible to calculate the number of collisions of gas molecules undergoing in 1 second, and this is called as a collision frequency. So what is collision frequency? Collision frequency is the number of collisions that the gas molecules undergo in 1 second. Means how we define the frequency? Frequency is defined as per second. Therefore, what is this collision frequency? This collision frequency is the number of collisions that the molecules undergo in 1 second. So it is called as a collision frequency. So from the collision frequency, the rate constant can be calculated. As a first approximation, it may be assumed that every collision between the reactant molecules leads to the reaction. Means here we are seeing the collision of biomolecular reaction. So we made the first approximation that the every collision between the reactant molecule leads to reaction. Means if only one collision is happen between the reactant molecule, it leads to that reactant converted into product. And in case of hydrogen iodide, the collision frequency, means the reaction of hydrogen iodide, the collision frequency at 556 Kelvin is 6.31 into 10 raised to 31 ml per second. And so many molecules must react to form H2 and I2. Means here the two molecules of hydrogen iodide react to form H2 and I2. Means hydrogen gas and iodine gas is formed, and the collision frequency at 556 Kelvin is, what is the collision frequency? It is 6.31 into 10 raised to 31 per ml per second. Means this is the very large value because the factor is about 10 raised to 31. So as the collision frequency increases, rate of the reaction increases. So from experimentally determined rate constant, at 556, the number of reacting molecules is much less than the collision frequency, because your collision frequency is up to the order of 10 raised to 31. But experimentally it has found that the rate constant at 556 Kelvin, means at the same temperature, experimentally the rate constant is found, and we have found that the number of molecules reacting is much less than the collision frequency, because the number of collision frequency is very high number, but the rate constant is a lower. And it means that what it indicates, that each and every collision the reacting molecule undergo is not successful in bringing about the reaction. Means if We have made the first approximation that every collision between the reactant molecule leads to the reaction. But experimentally we have found that each and every collision that the reacting molecule undergo is not successful in bringing about the reaction. Means it does not happens that if one collision takes place, means that one reactant molecule get converted into product. So very few molecules undergo the collision that leads to the reaction. Means very few collisions that are responsible for converting reactant into product. So in fact very few collisions, that is 1 in 10 raised to 17. So collisions in case of HI bring about the reaction. Means only 1 in 10 raised to 17. About 10 raised to 17 collisions 10 raised to 17 collisions takes place in case of HI molecule, but only one is responsible for bringing about the reaction, that is conversion of twice HI molecule into H2 and I2. So it was seen that the rate constant in most of the cases doubles for rise of 10 degrees Celsius temperature. This factor we have already studied in factors affecting the rate of the reaction. So for 10-degree rise in temperature, the rate constant get doubles. Thus, we expect the collision frequency also doubles when the temperature is raised by 10 degrees Celsius. Because we expect that the collision, as the temperature increases, rate constant increases. Therefore, collision frequency must increases if above assumption is well valid. This above assumption that each and every collision leads to the reaction is well valid, so that only the collision frequency doubles when the temperature is raised by 10 degrees Celsius. But however, it is found that collision frequency increases by 1 to 2% for rise of 10 degree Celsius temperature. Means collision frequency does not doubles by rise in temperature by 10 degrees Celsius. It increases only by 1 to 2% for 10 degree rise in temperature. So the above assumption has modified to make the collision theory more satisfactorily applicable to biomolecular reaction. So this above assumption is more satisfactorily applicable to molecular reaction. It is modified. So it is now proposed that only the collisions between the molecules that possesses the sufficient energy, that is energy of activation, that is called as a EA, can bring about the reaction. So we have studied the definition of energy of activation. Energy of activation is the minimum amount of energy that required for reactant to convert into product. So the only that collisions are responsible, that the collisions between the molecules that possesses the sufficient energy, and that sufficient energy is called as a activation energy, that is energy of activation, can bring about the reaction. Thus, the collisions between the molecules possessing at least energy of activation, means the reacting molecule must possess at least energy of activation, that is activated molecules bring about the reaction. Because if the molecules has the least energy of activation, that is least energy, that is activation energy, and this activation energy leads to the formation of activated complex, and which brings about the reaction. A small number of total number of molecules are activated. Therefore, only small proportion of collisions are effective, because a small number of total number of molecules are activated. Therefore, only few collisions are effective in bringing out the reaction. Though the collision frequency increases with temperature, the fraction of activated molecules increases rapidly with temperature. Means the collision frequency increases with temperature. The fraction of activated molecules are formed by reactant plus activation energy. So reactant, by acquiring the activation energy, forms the activated molecules, and which increases the rapidly with temperature. Thus the assumption that explain why the number of molecules react is much less than the collision frequency, and also the rapid increase of rate constant with temperature. So if Z is the collision frequency and Q is the fraction of total number of molecules that possesses the activation energy. Then specific rate constant of biomolecular reaction in per cubic centimeter per second is given by, means if Z is the collision frequency and Q is the fraction of total number of molecules which has a energy called as a activation energy. Then the specific rate is given by K is equal to, K is called as a specific rate constant. K is equal to Z. Z is the collision frequency. Z into Q. Q is the fraction of total number of molecules. So K is equal to Z into Q. Therefore K is equal to Z into what is Q? This Q is equal to, Q means the total number of molecules that possesses the activation energy, which is represented by E raised to minus EA upon RT. This is called as equation 1. And according to simple collision theory, A factor, that is A factor of Arrhenius equation, if we have studied the Arrhenius equation, K is equal to A into E raised to minus EA upon RT. That A factor of Arrhenius equation of bimolecular reaction is equal to the here Z, because in the Arrhenius equation, what was the Arrhenius equation? K is equal to A into E raised to minus EA upon RT. Therefore, that A factor is replaced by Z, and that Z is called as a collision frequency, and which can be calculated from the kinetic theory. And Z and Q for the reaction twice HI, H2 and I2. Twice HI gives H2 and I2 can be calculated. Means Z, that is collision frequency, and Q is the fraction of total number of molecules. So how to calculate the collision frequency? So in case of gas containing one kind of molecules, that is HI. Here we have studied the reaction, that is twice HI gives H2 plus I2, means gas containing one kind of molecules. The collision frequency on the basis of kinetic theory is given by Z is equal to root 2 pi sigma square V into N star square. This is called as equation 2, where what is this sigma? Sigma is the diameter of HI molecule. V is the average molecular velocity centimeter per second, means average molecular velocity is given in centimeter per second. N star is the number of molecules per centimeter cube, means sigma is the diameter of HI molecule, V is the average molecular velocity, and N star is the number of molecules per centimeter cube. And at a given temperature T, and for gas of molecular weight M, V is the average molecular velocity, V is given by 0.921 into under root of 3 RT upon M, means at a given temperature T. So by substituting the value of V, this value V in equation 2, what we got? Z is equal to this 0.921 into root 2 into pi into sigma square into V into N star bracket square into under root of 3 RT upon M. So for HI, what is the value of sigma? Sigma, that is 3.5 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. And M, what is the value of M? That is molecular weight is 128. And if 1 mole of HI is present in 1 liter, then what is the value of N star? N star is equal to 6 into 10 raised to 20. By substituting the R, value of R in that equation, that is molar gas constant in erg per mole per Kelvin. In erg, what is the value of R? It is 8.314 into 10 raised to 7 erg per mole per Kelvin. The value of Z at 556 will be, means by substituting all these value, sigma, M, N star, we get the value of Z as this. Z is equal to, by substituting all these value, Z is equal to 6 into 10 raised to 31 collisions per second. This is called as a collision frequency, means it is up to the order of 10 raised to 31 for the HI molecule. So next is the calculation of Q, that is fraction of total molecules. So if N dash molecules out of N possesses the energy greater than or equal to the energy of activation EA at a given temperature T, Then the fraction of total molecules. Fraction of total molecules means n dash upon n. N dash means the molecules having the energy of activation is called as n dash, and n means the total number of molecules. The possessing the energy greater than the activation energy is given by Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law. So it is given by n dash upon n, that is the fraction, is equal to q is equal to e raised to minus ea upon rt. This is called as the equation 4. The energy of activation for the decomposition of HI is, that is Ea is for HI molecule is 44 kilocalorie, or it is 44,000 calorie. At 556 Q can be calculated. If we know the activation energy, the temperature is also known, that is at 556. Therefore, we can calculate the Q. Q, that is fraction of total number of molecules. Therefore, Q is equal to e raised to minus Ea upon RT. E raised to, what is Ea? Activation energy is minus 44,000 into R. What is the divided by? Sorry, here not is into, here it is divided. So divided by 1.99. Here it is 1.99 and temperature is 556. So what is 1.99? 1.99 is the value of R, that is gas constant, in calorie per mole per Kelvin. So what is the value of Q? Value of Q is 5.2 into 10 raised to minus 18. That is, we have calculated the value of Z, that is collision frequency, and we have also calculated the value of Q, that is called as a specific fraction of total number of molecules. Then we calculate the specific rate K. So how to calculate the specific rate K? So we have the equation K is equal to specific rate of the reaction, K is equal to Z, that is collision frequency, into Q. Q is the fraction of total molecules. So we have calculated this Z. Z is the 6 into 10 raised to 21, and what is Q? Q is equal to 5.2 into 10 raised to minus 18. That is K is equal to specific reaction rate is equal to rate constant is equal to 3.1 into 10 raised to 14 molecules per centimeter per second. To obtain K in moles per liter per second, so here it is in molecules. To obtain the K in moles, how we can obtain this value? This is obtained by dividing the Avogadro's number, and it is multiplied by 1000, because 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. So by converting into 1 liter, we multiplied by 1000. Therefore, K is equal to 3.1 into 10 raised to 14 into 1000 divided by 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 is equal to 5.2 into 10 raised to minus 7 moles per liter per second. So the observed value of K is 3.5 into 10 raised to minus 7 moles per liter per second, and calculated value is here it is 10 raised to minus 7. By mistakenly it has 10 minus 7 is written, but it is 10 raised to minus 7. So it satisfactorily agrees with the calculated value. The assumption made that the collision between the activated molecules bring about the reaction seems to be correct. Means the above equation for the collision frequency involving the two kinds of molecules is modified as Z is equal to N1 star into N2 star sigma 1 plus sigma 2 upon 2 bracket square into under root of 8 pi RT into bracket M1 plus M2 divided by M1 M2. This is called as equation 5. And this suffixes 1 and 2, this 1 and 2 represent two different gases, because we have calculated this Z, that is collision frequency, for two different gases. So N1 and N2 represent two different gases, and N star are their numbers per centimeter cube, and this sigma 1 and sigma 2 are their molecular diameters. This sigma 1 sigma 2 are molecular diameters, and this pi is a constant, R is a gas constant, T is a temperature, and M1 and M2 are their respective molecular weight. Thus, from this Maxwell relation we can calculate the value of Z, that is collision frequency, Q, that is fraction of total number of molecules, and also from these two values we can calculate the specific reaction rate. So we calculate the all values Q, Z and K. Thank you.